Hi, and welcome to another Sassy Divas collab. This time around, we are going to be recreating some colorful album covers. So I decided to go with this Smashing Pumpkins album cover because I thought the colors were very fall and kind of more muted colors, which usually I gravitate towards the more kind of bright and sparkly ones. But we're going to try to recreate, might be a little sparkle with that gold, might be. But we're going to try to recreate that album cover on the eyes, a little bit on the cheeks. I'm at my mom's, so I don't have access to all of my makeup, just what I have here. And I don't tend to keep some of my crazier stuff here because I tend to typically do these at home. But I'm getting short on time, so I got to get this done. So I'm doing it when I can. All right, I'm going to start off with the eyes, and I have several different palettes. I'm going to let you know I had to kind of pull out several different ones. I'm going to start with this Ace Beauté Floral Vintage palette, and I thought this would have a lot of the colors that I needed, but it actually didn't have as many as I wanted. So it does have that green though. So I'm going to try to like mix that with a little bit of this color here to get some of that muted color that you see in that. I'm going to start with a little eye primer. I have that Charmacy eye primer that came in the Slay Glam box. And speaking of eye color, so I just got an email from Ice Cream Beauty that for the month of October, their bag, not their box, their bag is going to feature the Gourmand Girls Warriors Wear Pink. So if you don't have that palette for $12.50 plus shipping, I think it ends up being $16. That's a great buy if you've been eyeing that palette. A portion of their profits are going to go to a breast cancer foundation. So I went ahead and jumped on and got that. It will not be in the box. They were very clear the box is going to be Halloween themed, but the bag will be breast cancer awareness themed and will be featuring that Warriors Wear Pink palette from Gourmand Girls. So again, for whatever after shipping, $16, I think it came out for me. That is a fantastic deal. You're probably going to want to jump on there and get that though before they sell out, because I think that is going to be a seller. So that darker green is called Tangy, and I'm just going to come in here. And again, when I do that crease up here, I go slightly above. Now that is very, very dark. I'm going to tell you that it's very, very dark, but I'm going to buff that out, so it's okay. It's all going to work out. Now I'm going to take that lighter green in Dahlia. I'm going to go just above. And then I'm going to drag that right in here. Do a little buffing here. Mainly because I don't want this to get into all of the gold. I want the gold to really show. But I'm also going to drag some of those purples and blues. So there's this great purple in that color, in that cover. And I think if I just kind of lightly dab at it, I'm thinking this Brave with maybe a little bit of this Confident from the Extraordinaries Slay Glam bag, Rasha B Cosmetics times Just Anne palette will be a great purple for that. I want you to know I don't pre-plan these looks, so if it's a fail, it's a fail, you know. So what I'm doing is I'm putting that just in here because it is a darker color, and I'm using one of those slightly angled brushes. Then I just whip it off on my hand. I do have one of those fancy things, but I didn't bring it with me. So I'm just going over that to mute it a little bit with this color next to it called Confident. Yeah, I could have gotten almost all the colors from in here. Didn't even think of that. Next, I'm going to take this duochrome right there, which is kind of like a blue, purple, green. And just going to do a blend into what I just did. This is the Saint Angel Sinners times Slay Glam Box Your Star. And I just unboxed that yesterday, so I don't even know why I didn't think about that having most of the colors. But back to the Extraordinaries, I'm going to go in with this gold one right here, which is a matte. And I'm just going into this little area. I'm going to go over that with this gold here from the Your Star palette. And that I'm just going to go in and dab. All right, next I'm going to take this purple there and go just above the lines that I did. Again, still in the You're a Star palette. And then take a little bit of this Intense here, and I don't want it too intense. But I want to get some of that blue in. And this is very intense, as you can see. We're going to do a little buffing. Now that has a lot of kind of sparkle to it, and I want to just get it down to not matte but just more muted. I'm going to go back in with that purple from the Your Star. This intense blue is from the Extraordinaries palette. I'm just flipping back and forth, I know. Okay, so I have this little brush that I have wet. I'm going to go in with this color right here from the Your Star. It is the Vega, and it's kind of like a, I thought it was a blue black, but it's like a green black, or a very, very dark green. And there's some gold in there, but I think that's fallout from the one above it. So I've just created my eyeliner. Then we're going to take that and come right on that lash line. Okay, so there are the eyes. And for the cheeks, I kind of wanted to get like some blue and gold. So from Odin's Eye, I have this highlighter that has like blue, white, gold in it. And now usually, you know, I do highlighter with kind of a bigger fan brush, but I really want to kind of make this stand out. So I'm actually using this smaller brush here. It didn't really give me the blue I was hoping to get from it. Constellation one, it's a duochrome. And maybe I'll mix them. Maybe I'll mix them. I'll mix them. All right, so now it does have a little bit of that. And to give it a little bit more of that gold, I'm going to go in with this Odin's Eye. This is their Soulmane Moonlight Feel highlighter in Pink Star. All right, there is how that looks. You can tell I do use this pretty regularly, but not maybe the same way that I'm using it right now, maybe with a fan brush. And last, I have my lips. So I'm gonna start, of course, with a balm type primer. Just get a little moisture in there. Then I'm gonna take this Gerard Cosmetic liner in Bel Air. Then I have this Fenty Beauty in this purple color. I'm putting that right in the center. This Marc Jacobs, and this is a kind of like a nude frost. And I'm gonna throw that on the in-between. Mute that up with this Gerard Cosmetics in Ecstasy. Finish it up with this Morphe Gold Gloss in Shimmy. And there is my final look. Again, I used 3 different palettes to get this look. 5 different lippies, although one was just a balm as a primer. But yeah, I think I pretty much got the colors, the feel of that album cover on my face. 2 different highlighters plus some of the eyeshadow, and we are in business. All right, well, let me know your thoughts. Make sure you're following all of the wonderful ladies that are in this collab. We have Stephanie over at Glitzy Gem, who put us all together. We have Leslie at Hillbilly Creativity, Emily D at her channel, Jennifer from Jennifer Loves Makeup, Michelle from Makeup Mom and Son, and us. Make sure you're following all of us if you want to participate in the collab. And we are going to be announcing the winner of the last month of the September collab on this channel because I am the guest host. So stay tuned, just a couple more seconds, and I'm going to get that picture up for you with the winner. You have 48 hours to contact me, and because this is a makeup collab, it's a primarily makeup bundle, but if that's really not your vibe, let me know and I can throw together something different that's more of a skincare. But I do have stuff set aside, things that I've purchased, things that I've gotten in boxes that I think that somebody might like. So just let me know if that's not your vibe. I can throw together some skincare instead. I can do a little bit of both too. I usually do throw a little skincare in there too. All right, so stay tuned for that winner, and please make sure that you hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell. Tell me that you're subscribed to everybody in order to be eligible for the giveaway that we're going to do in November for October. Check out all the rules down below, and hopefully I'll see you soon.